All right, thanks, Ken. Well, happening now as the weather gets nicer, warmer, more people expected to venture out onto our hiking
Yep, a
trails.
lot of that going to go on this weekend. There's lots of hiking destinations. We all know that in the Pacific Northwest. But with that comes a lot of potential for people to get lost or injured on the trail, all the rest of that stuff. Joining us live now to help you just prepare a little bit before you go on a hike, or some people actually do need to prepare a little bit. I would be one of those. I just kind of go out there and just kind of go around. Dr. Joshua Russell is from Legacy Go Health Urgent Care. Good morning, Dr. Russell. Good Friday morning to you. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Good. Good. First question I want to ask you. Now, I mean, it's probably a little early here, but have you seen so far this year an uptick in search and rescue missions so far?
Well, I certainly follow the news more than I, see that in my own clinical practice. But when you hear about it in the news, it seems to be more and more common. I would agree, and I think you hit the nail on the head when you said, be prepared. Like the Scout motto is really what it comes down to, is thinking ahead about what can happen if things don't go exactly as planned, or at least planning in the first place is the first step to being safe on the trail.
I was a horrible Boy Scout, I guess.
I could see how you were a horrible Boy Scout. He doesn't like to follow rules, is his problem. Okay, so what are the top 10, basic hiking essentials that you should bring with you if you do plan to hit the trails?
Right. I mean, I think the most important thing is thinking ahead about what the conditions are going to be, and not hiking where you're not familiar with it. So staying on the trail. And if you're preparing to hike where there's altitude, you need to be prepared for multiple different weather conditions. So something warm, best to cover up so that you're not exposed to the sun. If you are going to be exposed, sunblock. And the most important thing, obviously, is water. I will say that staying on marked trails, it takes a lot of the things that you worry about off. If you're going off trail, then a lot of the things like, do you have shelter? Do you have a way to start a fire? Do you have enough food? Those kind of things start coming into play. And we really don't recommend anyone hike alone off trail, because the most common injury we see is a rolled ankle. And if you're alone in the wilderness and you roll your ankle, it might be a simple sprain, but if you can't walk, you could very easily die from exposure, heat-related illness, dehydration very quickly before someone finds you.
All right, I like to give people personal experiences to go with here, all right? When I first with my wife, right, I've known her a couple of years. We go up to Opal Creek, east of Salem, right? I've been up there a lot of times. I know where I'm going here, Amy. She goes, doesn't it look like we should go this way? And I go, no, we should go this way. So, well, the bottom line is about a 3 or 4 mile planned hike turned into about a 13-mile, 12-hour hike one day. And so we were lost for a while. I didn't really lead on to that. But a lot of the people are kind of like that in some regards. I hope not a lot. But if you're lost or injured, what should you do first? First thing.
Well, so if you're alone, then it becomes a very different situation. But if you have someone with you, it's to stay put and have them go seek help if it's an injury that keeps you from being able to walk. Now, if you're having bleeding or something of that nature, fashioning a temporary tourniquet with a belt, things like that are reasonable to try. But the main thing is to get somebody who's able-bodied to get you help immediately, and the person who's injured to stay put.
Okay.
If you're by yourself, then signaling for people, carrying a small whistle is helpful, and not relying on your cell phone is another major tip, because in most of these places, cell phone service is spotty, if there's any at all.
If there's any at all, yeah. Okay, so Cora, I hope you were paying attention to that advice right there.
Probably won't help.
Okay,
thanks.
Dr. Joshua Russell from Legacy Go Health Urgent Care, thank you so much for these tips as we do head into hiking season.
Oh, thank you. Stay safe, everyone.
You got it. Thanks.
Okay, we'll post those tips along with this interview on KOIN.com. Hey, today at noon, a burn